like people's personal visceral reactions, to the extent that they mean anything, I think there's a difference from 30 years ago.
But they mean nothing, because these same people will go around and they'll vote for Trump. They'll have their will say, I'm a human being and I care about George Floyd, but I'm voting for Trump anyway. Or I'm voting for Biden, because I don't see a fucking shit's lick of difference between Biden and Trump, really, except Trump is a little bit more of an asshole personally. Again, Ralph Nader was absolutely right in 96, and I even said it before him in 94 or so when I got discussing with Bill Clinton. There's no fundamental difference between the Republicans and Democrats when you look at their voting records. All of them are about, they're just Jabba the Hutt sucking in the money, and they don't care about race, they don't care about global warming, they don't care about China, they don't care about that. As long as I got mine, as long as I'm the monkey with the best bananas that can get me through the next month, I don't give a fuck about the next tribe of monkeys. It's fucking 2001: A Space Odyssey. Get the fucking bone, crack the skull over the thing, and throw it up, and let's hope that it becomes a spaceship taking us to a grand future. That's the most people are willing to do. Most people don't want to work at it. Most people don't even want to educate themselves. I voted, when I went to vote last Saturday, 8 days ago, I actually knew most of the issues on the propositions that I voted against because they were wasteful bullshit. I knew most of the judges, and those that I didn't know the judges about, I didn't vote for. And so at least I made, even if I didn't vote for someone, it was an educated non-vote. Most people are just like, I'm just going to go vote, and I'm going to vote, and I'll decide when I get there, hell, fuck you. That's the way they operate. Most of them operate that way, whether it's in Texas, whether it's in Alaska, whether it's in Hawaii, whether it's in Florida, whether it's in Maine or New York or Chicago or LA or wherever. This is the way most people, it's something that people do because they're either guilted into, or they feel, I'm not going to vote because, I don't want to do it. I don't. We're going to bumble along until the very last. It'll probably be 2040 or so before people start getting serious about global warming. And then we're going to have to spend, it's just like, have you ever seen a proposition on the ballot say, well, we want to spend $1 million to build a road from point A to point Z. It'll be a 2-lane road. That will cost $1 million. But it could be 4 lanes, 2 lanes either way. It would only be $1.5 million. Well, I'm not spending that extra $500,000. 3 years later, we need to expand the road to 2 lanes. Now it'll cost $3 million. Well, I'll vote for that. So we're spending $4 million for the same road we could have gotten for $1.5 million. This is the way people think. Yeah. They don't have long-term priorities. This is the way corporations act. Just what's the next quarter? What am I going to get? In the jobs that I work in at the supermarkets, it's the reason that most corporations are so fucked up is that buyers and the people who are the actual engines within the corporation are about themselves. This is why capitalism doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's a rapacious, terrible system that demeans human beings, although it does so because it rewards stupidity. It doesn't reward good stuff. Because if it did reward stupidity, we'd have electric cars for the last 80 years, and we'd still have problems with global warming, but they wouldn't be as bad.